What's up, Bills Mafia? Maddie Glab here with another episode of What's the Scoop presented by Perry's Ice Cream. We've got one of our wideouts, Khalil Shakir, with us today. So, Khalil, you've been catching a lot of targets lately. How has your game grown since your rookie season?
I mean, it's grown a lot just by, I was working with Eric Moulds this offseason. His mentality of getting open and making plays is on a different level. So being around him the whole offseason definitely helped. And then just being around the guys that I'm around within the receiver room, Diggs and Gabe, Hardy, Trent, every single guy in there. Watching those guys, learning from those guys, definitely trying to take one thing away from them to translate into my game.
What's the biggest thing you think you took away from training with Eric Moulds? Because that's a big name here.
I would definitely say, like I said, like his mentality. When we were doing all of our training during the off season, it was like, I almost felt like he was doing the training with me.
Wow.
Like just his mentality is like, he's hopping in the drill, showing me how to do stuff. And by the way, he still looks clean. His footwork is still nice. So,
how does confidence play into being a reliable weapon for Josh Allen?
It's huge. It's huge. Definitely being a wide out, from getting open to catching the ball to rack without confidence. It's tough, and I've been through that little slump before, and it's not fun. So definitely, having that confidence, knowing what you're capable of doing, when you're on the field is huge.
We all go through slumps, whether you're an NFL player or in life. How did you get your confidence back up?
Through God, through my faith. I kind of felt like I was, fading away from that, getting back on my Bible app that I have, setting daily reminders, make sure that I read something. On top of that, like being around Gabe and Diggs and their mentality and their confidence, it shines when they step onto the field. So just, watching them and how they work and making sure, that I'm capable of doing that as well.
Yeah, you got some amazing players in that receivers room. What's one thing that you did during your rookie season that you laugh about now?
I felt like, I set 10 alarms to make sure I wake up to be on time. I was first, 10 minutes before the meeting started, I'm in the meeting room. Like, I never wanted to be like that guy to have like a rookie story, an embarrassing rookie story.
What is one song that's on your pregame playlist right now?
I listen to a lot of different stuff. I mean, I've said before, London Bridge by Fergie. I don't know why. Maybe it's the beat. Don't know exactly what it is. Also, a little bit of rap. Listen to some J. Breezy, that'll get me going as well. So got a lot to choose from.
Do you have a favorite artist all time or top 3 artists that you always go by?
Yeah, if I'm gonna say all time, the person that I probably listen to the most is Rod Wave.
Okay.
He's the only person that I'm consistently I'll go on my phone and type in Rod Wave. I don't really do that for many other rappers. So.
Favorite Rod Wave album? Do you have one?
Ghetto Gospel.
Okay, I like that. Do you have any game day superstitions?
Well, for this season at least, I've been energy drink and then Sour Patch Extremes.
So I read on your bio that you're a candy guy before the game.
Yeah.
Is it just the Sour Patch, or do you have like a meal of candy before the game?
It's really just one bag of the Sour Patch Extremes.
How big is the bag?
Probably like that big.
Okay. Yeah. And we house it.
How Sour Patch is, it's like
once you start, you can't stop. It's half full.
And it's all gone before the game. I probably start 2 hours from when I'm supposed to be here, slowly, eat it, and then by game time, it's gone.
What do you think it adds to your game day? A little energy?
Just a little bit of flavor.
A little bit of flavor.
I'm eating that with the energy drink as well. So that mixture right there is kind of my thing right now.
What would you describe your game day style as?
Boring. I don't really.
Boring.
I don't wear. I'm not. My wife dressed me for the last home game.
So you're saying her looks are boring? You can't do that.
No, I mean, it's like I don't put much into it.
Okay.
It's like what I mean by boring is I'm not wearing the, when I show up, I want the camera. I need a picture. I wake up and one game day I'll probably just throw on some sweats, and then my best fit probably was what my wife chose it for me.
Keep doing that. When you are gonna put something on, do you have a favorite brand that you enjoy wearing?
I've been shopping at Zara lately. So my wife put me on.
Do you have a favorite pair of shoes or a favorite brand of shoes?
I'm usually either wearing Dunks or Air Force.
Who's the most interesting guy on the team in your opinion?
It's tough probably between Gabe and Shaq.
What makes them interesting to you?
People ask me how Gabe is. I always just tell them it's tough to describe. You just have to be around.
Yeah.
He's the type of guy that you definitely want around if you're hanging out. He's gonna make everybody laugh. But just his personality, you just have to be around him. And then Shaq is just I mean, Shaq is Shaq. I mean, I'm his locker buddy, so I hear him and I'm around him every day. So he's a funny guy.
Who's the smartest guy on the team?
Mitch Morris.
Mitch Morris?
Yeah.
That's a good one. Who would you say watches the most film?
Terrell Bernard. Yep.
Of course,
Yep.
Football guy.
Yeah.
Who's the funniest guy in your position group?
Gabe.
Gabe.
Without a doubt, Gabe.
By far?
Yeah, by far.
And how do you add to your position group character-wise? What are you bringing?
I think anybody in that room will tell you I'm more just the laid back. I'm sitting back there. I pretty much laugh at everything. I'm not adding too much to the conversations. I will if I have something to say, but for the most part, I'm just in there chilling.
Do you have any hidden talents?
Dang. Before I would say bowling, but I haven't done that because I picked up golf this last off season.
Do you have a dream vacation, a place you'd like to travel to?
I've always said American Samoa just because that's where my mom's from. I don't like to travel.
You like to
I'm
travel
not a
to your
travel
couch?
person. Yeah, I'm not a plane person. I'd rather just sit on my recliner chair. Call it my granddad chair because my granddad has a chair just like it, and I got it because of him. And I'll sit there literally on the off day. I'll sit there all day and not move.
So that's your perfect off day right there.
Oh yeah. I come in here, get a lift in. I'm out of here by 9, and then I'm in that chair and won't move all day.
What's going on in front of you?
So typically, my dog is running around the house. But the first thing I get back is order Chick-fil-A breakfast, the biscuit, spicy chicken biscuit, and then order with iced tea and 2 tater tots. And then,
Yum.
Yeah, and I eat that. And I said I won't move until my wife is like, "You ready? You want lunch?" And then whatever she wants to make, whatever, she'll give me about 5 different options every single time. She might offer if I want to go on a walk with her and the dog. And then about 7 o'clock, get up, get ready for bed, head to bed.
Wow, that sounds like the life.
I love it, love it.
I mean, you guys are on your feet all day aside from off days, so I totally get it.
Yeah.
You are newly married. To all of the people out there that are going to get married soon to be husbands, we'll say, what is your best piece of advice while the wedding planning is going on?
Soon to be husbands, whatever she wants, just agree with it. Because even if you have something to say, you're probably not gonna get it anyways.
Happy wife, happy life. You were talking about your dog. You have a younger dog, right?
Yeah.
Golden retriever.
Yeah, 1-year-old
What's the
golden
best part about owning a dog?
She don't understand really what's going on. So for me, when I'm here all day and then I go home, I'm tired, exhausted. I sit down on my couch on my little recliner chair and she's just there smiling at me. The dog just comes and has no clue, just is happy to see you. I think that's probably the best thing about owning a dog and a golden retriever.
What was your favorite cartoon show growing up?
Rugrats, Blue's Clues. I watched SpongeBob growing up.
Do you have a favorite show that you're watching right now?
I would say not too long ago I got done watching Peaky Blinders. And that's probably my all-time favorite.
Do you believe in aliens?
I'm just gonna go with yes.
Sure.
Because why would I not believe
Yeah.
in them, or why would I not think that? And I've seen videos. I'm big on TikTok. I
Right.
don't do
We've
any
all seen the
videos.
TikToks.
Yeah, I'm not making videos on TikTok.
You're
Some out
not one of the
there.
alien maker TikTok video creator guys.
I've seen some of them conspiracy channels and the UFO sightings, all that stuff, and it looks real to me.
What is one job outside of sports you think you'd be really good at?
My wife's an Orange Theory coach right now. I think I'd be really good at that.
What's the best thing you can whip up in the kitchen?
I've made the crab, where it got all the stuff in it, crab, sausage, what's that called, the crab, broil, something like that?
What is it? Shrimp boil?
Yeah, I've made that before and it was so good I made it 2 days in a row.
What's the weirdest thing you've ever eaten?
Probably fish eggs. Yeah, when I lived in Japan, they used to have this little sushi bar. You go in a little circle, you just grab the plate off. There's like the little red circles and I didn't know what it was.
When you lived in Japan, when did you live in Japan?
For 6 years throughout elementary school, and then I moved like halfway through 5th grade, or end of 5th grade, something like that, yeah.
That's where your parents were living at the time?
Yeah, my dad was a Marine, so we were stationed there for 5-6 years. And then that's where I say I'm from. We moved to Southern California. That from point on, I was there.
Coolest thing about living in Japan?
I would probably say the culture. When we lived on base, but when you go off base and you're around the Japanese culture and the restaurants and all the activities they have to do out there, like it's way different than out here.
What's your favorite season?
I do like winter. Winter up in Buffalo is a little different.
Yeah.
But I would only say winter because of Christmas. He
Yeah.
doesn't love Christmas.
Are you decorating like before Thanksgiving? What's the Shakir household doing?
My wife literally just asked me yesterday, or maybe 2 days ago. She's like, is it okay to start decorating? Which I guess we just skip Thanksgiving and go straight to Christmas.
Get in the Christmas spirit. Why not?
That's what happens in the Shakir household.
What's your favorite ice cream flavor?
Cookies and cream, for sure.
And who are you sharing that ice cream with?
Probably nobody. The wife, she will probably have her own ice cream. She's
okay.
a huge ice cream girl, so.
You guys are both getting your own.
Yeah, 100% getting
All
her own.
right.
Yeah.
I love it. Well, thanks, Khalil. Appreciate the time. Another Perry's What's the Scoop?